Good morning. Well, a lot of the time I don't show any of the commercial work that I'm working on because it's under a non-disclosure agreement and I can't show it because it hasn't been released yet. However, there's a project I'm working on at the moment which I thought I would go through with you and show you some of the tools that are now available and how they're impacting the ability to deliver stuff really quickly. This project I'm working on at the moment is a mini game. It's got 3 levels. It needs to be released in 2 weeks' time. It's got music, sound effects, fully interactive, has to run on multiple platforms and be released on Steam. So when you're under that sort of pressure, obviously you need to think about the fastest ways to build things. So I'm going to show you a couple of bits of software that I've been using lately that are working really well for me. Okay, so the first of these is Meshy. Now I've used this in the past before, but it's got really good lately. So I start off with an image, and in this case this was one that I had made in Midjourney. It's of a kiwi bird, which is a flightless New Zealand bird, but in this case we've got one that's flying. But version 6 of Meshy's got so much better. It used to have like little bits of kind of geometry hanging out the side and stuff, but it's now much better. And so I've used that to create a few models here. One of a magpie, as you can see here, which is a bit more detailed, kiwi, and then we also had a character as well. Now this one was taken from a photograph of somebody. I won't show you the texture because it's actually quite recognizable once I put the photograph on him, but it's really detailed. And so what I've been able to do with these models is actually generate a skeleton out of this and then use motion capture for this character here. In this case with the bird, AI is not really quite good enough to do flight on animals or anything like that yet, so I worked with an incredible animator friend of mine who is just amazing. Worked on lots of movies, like literally Marvel movies and things like that, and he's been able to animate that for me, and so I've been able to bring those straight in. And then I can also edit these textures a bit too where they're not quite what I'm looking for and bring them straight into the game, so they're then game ready. If you need a bit more detail, you can obviously go and buy models or download them, but in the case where you need lots and lots of 3D assets, this is a really great way to go. So we needed an animation of a character riding this kiwi, so we'd already created that new character. However, I needed to animate him moving. Motion capture is the best way to do it. It really looks realistic. However, normally you need to have suits or scanners and all sorts of things. It's really difficult to do. However, this software, which is called Quickmagic AI, works really well. You can see there I am sort of riding the thing, and it's captured everything including fingers, head movement, the whole thing really accurately. Then I can bring that in, and I have done, into Unreal and use that for our new rider.